Hey guys, Thomas Bartke here, and I wanted to give you my thoughts on great sources for private money lenders, individuals who can lend you their own money to put into your deals and run with it, okay? So one of the training videos that Trevor and Patrick presented in their launch sequence was about finding a source that basically taps into the tax records or the property records of the assessor's office. And I want to add something to that because the service that they introduced there on the online service, some of that is actually a paid service that's not exactly cheap. So here's a completely free service, and that is within your title company, which you should have on your dream team anyway. They will allow you to do searches, and they'll configure searches for you and give you the data that you need. So on the title company search, I have a specific trick here that I want to introduce to you, and that is kind of tapping into the thing that they called competition spy, or spying on your competition, looking, who else bought investment property to rehab or to flip or to hold and used private money to do it. Now, the method that Trevor demonstrated in the video was cool, but it has one little problem. You have to know which entity the buyer is. So you have to know the vesting of the buyer and pretty accurately. Otherwise, the search doesn't come up, and you won't find all the properties, and you won't find the lenders. And since most real estate investors, or a lot of them, these days take title and properties in land trusts, which kind of tend to have a different name anyway every time on every property, it's going to be a little bit more difficult to actually find that data and find a pattern. So here's my search that I would suggest you have your title company configure. Start out by searching for absentee owners. That means people who do not live in the property that they purchased. Okay, that information is available through the records of the title company, and then limit that search to the people that bought in the past 6 months. You can go shorter than that if you come up with too much data, but 6 months is a pretty good time frame because it goes to show that you see how people purchased, who purchased, and at what price points they purchased. And it's going to also give you then, that search will give you information about who is on the first deed of trust, or who carries the loan for the purchase. And then you just look for patterns here. You'll see some of the first deeds of trust will have local bank or hard money lender entities on there, and you'll see the pattern once you see that. And you'll also see a pattern on the absentee owner purchase. Maybe there are some real active investors in your area that actually purchased multiple homes in the past 6 months. And you'll see that, and you'll also see patterns of who they used for the lending. In my title records in California here in Los Angeles County, I actually get a qualifier on the first deed of trust. If it's a private entity, it'll say private loan or something like that. So look for that, and there's your pattern. And then, of course, you have the second step to do the research on who that is and how to get a hold of them. So you just look for patterns in that search. But that's a killer search, and that is free, and it's going to give you a ton of data all at once without needing the information first of who the buyer is. Okay? So let's leave it at this. I'll record another video that I'll introduce to you on the inside. If you just go ahead and visit my website, log in, and get on my mailing list, I'll send you useful information. I'll send you over and keep you posted on the Private Money Blueprint launch as well. Thanks for watching. This is Thomas Bartke. See you around.